So here is my finished applique block and orphan block quilt. I started this out a couple of weeks ago and I thought they would go together nicely. I like the fact that it's alternate squares, and I was thinking of putting it on point, but when I did that, a lot of these flower appliques didn't look right because they were coming out from the side. And I got recommendations from you viewers saying it would be nicer not on point, and if I did it in this kind of a fashion, a 4x5, it would use all 10 applique blocks. So that's exactly what I did. I'm really happy for the helpful suggestions making this quilt. I have finished it with, I've added a strip of bold lime green across the bottom two corners of the alternate block because I had to make those blocks 1.5 inches bigger to be able to use them with the 10-inch applique block. And on the corners here, I added another just half square triangle so the green line was continuous and looked like it belonged there. When I put them all together, I kept the dark corner of the alternate block in the same location to give the depth across the quilt in one area and to create a more diagonal line that was continuous. I also thought it would be nice to quilt it using a diagonal line, and that's exactly what I did. With my walking foot, I just started at one side and came across the quilt to the other corner and did my quilting rows about 1.5 inches apart all the way across the quilt. The backing of this quilt is just a little polka dot, gray and white polka dot. It's a cute little quilt and it will be nice for a lap quilt or a baby. And I think this is done. I added the lime green binding around the outside. And all in all, I'm very satisfied with the end result of this. A person who likes to do applique and likes hand quilting might have done a very different situation here with these applique blocks, but my skill is walking foot. I like the direct line, and I think it's going to be a nice quilt to give away. So now my only question is, I have to start something new. I haven't got anything else to do, so I have to start something fresh and look into my batting situation and try to figure out what I have to sew together to make another quilt. Thank you for watching. I'm always happy for the comments and the suggestions, and people are sending me tips, which really makes it easier for me sometimes. I can use some of those tips that you put in your comments. And I'm looking forward to trying something new again. Next time, I'll see you. Cheers.